It's time to start making some money back.
All right.
So I've got all the long.
Hang on.
All right.
Do the intro, bro.
I apologize.
Chris predicts. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm a wizard. Speaking of witches, I'm a warlock, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd have been burned in Salem for sure. I'd be like, I think Samuel's team will beat Kenneth's team tomorrow in football. and it'll happen. They'd be like, warlock! Hang him.
He is a witch. He is not a man.
He is a he beast.
That is just a big toe.
It's not a penis.
Oh my god.
All right, so now it's time to start making money again.
Let's fucking do it.
Because now I've done all the long-term predictions. The Olympics are over.
We got some long-term investments.
We got some long-term investments. Now I want to start making money.
Some short-term.
I want some short-term.
Yeah, we need it.
Because we're still a couple months away from hockey. Baseball is going to be in playoffs in about a month, so that'll be like fun to do.
Yep.
A little shorter term. But in the meantime...
Do you know with baseball, because it's still series...
So once the playoffs, I will be able to bet it outright.
You'll like the series.
Yeah, I'll be able to bet the series, which will be nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's not what I'm doing this week. So soccer's back on, where I'm going to do the EPL, and I'm going to do every week. So this is week number 2. Started last week.
Yeah.
There's 10 games this week.
Holy fuck.
I'm going to tell you who's going to win, who's going to lose, and who's going to draw.
Okay.
And you're going to hear this shit here first. And if you hear it anywhere else, it wasn't from here. It didn't make any fucking sense, but I'm going with it.
I like
Liverpool and Burnley. Liverpool's going to win. Aston Villa and Newcastle. Villa's going to win. Newcastle's gash, but so is Villa, but I think they'll win. Palace is at home to Brentford, newly promoted. Brentford's going to beat Palace because Palace is managed by Patrick Vieira, who will probably be fired in like 2 months.
Idiot.
He's an idiot.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, they're going to fuck him
Put
off.
me in, coach.
Promptly. So Brentford's going to beat Palace away. Brentford had an amazing debut game against Arsenal. They opened up the season. Hadn't been in the top flight since 1947. Smashed Arsenal. And they're going to go to Palace and beat them as well. Leeds is at home to Everton. Everton's going to beat Leeds. Manchester City's playing Norwich City. City's going to beat them. Your draw of the week is going to be between Brighton at home to Watford. Southampton will lose to Manchester United. Wolves will lose at home to Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal's going to lose to Chelsea. And West Ham will lose to Leicester. That's 10 games. I predicted 9 wins and 1 draw.
The where can you watch these?
In Canada, you can watch it on DAZN.
DAZN, okay.
It's all on DAZN. I don't like to break the law. You know me, I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
If I hypothetically had a box that would allow me to watch shit that's all over the country in different countries, that's another place you could watch it, but I would never condone that. You could also watch on like NBC. They sometimes like a game of the week. DAZN's the way. DAZN, you can watch every single game.
Okay.
There you go. That's this week's Chris Predicts. There's nothing to update because we're waiting on...
Well, there's still baseball.
Yeah, it's division winners.
And then you did the other predictions for soccer.
Yeah, those were long-term.
Yeah,
those were long-term as well. But now we're into... So this time next week, we're going to find out how well I did. I think I'm going...
Do we have the funds for this?
Nope.
Did you need more money?
I'll put some in, don't worry.
Well, let me know.
You'll owe me.
It's a shared account.
I know. Yeah, you owe me $5.
Okay.
Just to make these bets. And
unless we win. Then just take my $5 cut.
Unless we win, and then it's going to be good. But I would... I'm going to say the odds of... I'm going to also parlay all this, because if it comes through, it's going to be like fucking...
Yeah, fucking right. Let's parlay it.
I think I'm going to go 8 for 10. I think I'm going 8 for 10.
Okay.
I'd like to go 10 for 10, but that's...
I think you're going 9 for 10.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think there's...
Hold me to it.
I am going to hold you to it. I think there's going to be an extra draw in there somewhere.
You do?
Yeah, there always is.
I think that's that 9.
Let me see last week's results, how many draws there were. Let me see here. I don't think there was many. But like usually you got to figure you're going to have 1 or 2 draws. But last week we had exactly 0 draws.
There you go. There's going to be 2. And he is going to go 9 for 10.
I think I'm going 10 for 10 because I'm predicting one draw. You got to figure at least in 2 weeks of 20 games of
I'm saying
soccer.
two
There's going
draws
to be
though. I think
there's gonna be 2 draws.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I think too.
It's
That's
week
where
2. People are settling in.
the other draw, if there is going to be one, is going to be between Aston Villa and Newcastle
Okay.
or Palace and Brentford.
Okay. You think when NHL comes back, Leafs are gonna have fans?
Well, right now you can. Like, there's concerts and shit going on.
Yeah, there was a concert this past weekend.
Yeah.
Like Our Lady Peace and
Yeah,
some
and
other shit.
Arkells did 3 shows at the amphitheater. Sold out, I
I
think.
didn't know that.
Yeah. If there's not, then we're just gonna live with COVID.
I just
for the rest
don't
of
know.
our lives.
I just don't understand how it's all gonna work.
What do you mean?
Like, is it gonna be like just like third capacity?
Well, I think under the current guidelines, you can have like up to 5,000 at a sporting event right now. So if the Leafs were playing, they could have like a third capacity.
Okay.
The COVID restrictions are set to be up in like the next week.
Yeah.
So then I think they're taking all of the restrictions off. So in theory, everything can be full open.
Got it.
Now, if they put in like masking things, it's a different story.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Blue Jays have 15,000 fans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Blue Jays have been at home for like a month now almost. And they've
Does
had-
that Rogers Center ever go back to Skydome?
No. It's
Go back
Rogers
to the
Center
fucking.
forever.
Go back to Skydome.
What they should do is
Skydome
knock
was
that
way fucking better.
that building to the ground and build a proper baseball stadium. That stadium's over 30 years old now.
Well, yeah, and I guess it doesn't really make sense because Argos play at
BMO now.
the BMO.
And that baseball stadium it's a stadium, it's not a baseball field.
True.
And there's a lot of like really good baseball fields. They're a different vibe. Like they can set it up proper, and they were like looking at what they were going to do to like renovate the stadium to turn it into like a baseball.
Arizona's is really nice.
They're all like
I remember flying over
a lot of fucking sweet ones.
Or would it be Arizona? Can you fly straight into Arizona?
Like the state? Yeah, you can fly to like Phoenix or whatever, Glendale, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know where I flew in.
I don't know where you flew in either.
No, I'm just trying to think of like larger airports.
Phoenix would be my guess. that you flew
Well,
into.
wherever I flew into, the fucking stadium there was like you fly like right over, and
Right
it's
over.
fucking
Just
sick.
buzz the tower.
Fucking cool as shit.
So the ownership of the
Could be
Blue
wrong.
Jays wants to put like, they want to renovate Rogers Center and put it in, like, make it a baseball diamond.
Right.
Like that. So a small example of like what a proper baseball diamond is that every seat in the stadium should be facing second base.
Okay.
But if you go to the Rogers Center now, every section is just facing forward because it's like a stadium.
Yeah.
So and when you're at a
It just
baseball
circles
game and
it.
you're down the third or first base line, you're always turned on your seat.
yeah.
And your body is always like naturally facing second base. So if all seats are always doing that, you've already got immediately a better
yeah.
like fan experience of watching the game. They want to put in like various concourse levels and like put in proper food and stuff. So I think they were looking at like a $2 billion renovation to
I was gonna
overhaul the
say,
thing.
That's not going to be cheap.
It's actually cheaper to knock it down and build a brand new stadium in place for like
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Holy fuck.
So I think they're going to do that. Like they'll get a temporary home somewhere, and then they can build this like brand new state of the art baseball diamond and be like
That'll be
fucking
nuts.
be fucking amazing. That's what I'm holding out for.
That'd be cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, like everybody's got their place to play right now,
Everyone has theirs, yeah.
except for like, well, baseball's got theirs. Like they're all segregated because before Argos used to play at the Rogers Center, Skydome,
Yeah, and the CFL is
and now they've been moved on for what 4 years.
2 or 3. Yeah, at least that.
Been a while.
The CFL is going to be fucking folded in a year and a half anyway if they don't fold after this year. They haven't played once.
Oh, they haven't.
They didn't play all of last year. They couldn't
didn't know
figure it
that.
out with COVID. And then their commissioner went to the government and was like, hey, can we have $150 million? And the government has said, no,
I don't blame them.
you should not be funding sports leagues with taxpayer dollars.
No.
You shouldn't be funding the Afghanistan war, and you shouldn't be funding the CFL.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, there's your fucking...
It's like the last sport too. Like what?
yeah,
It's not even that big in the grand scheme of things.
it's not big at all. Dude, hockey's not even that big.
Yeah, but it's way bigger than the fucking CFL.
Oh, it's like infinitely bigger than the CFL.
like fuck.
But like if the NHL was about to fold,
Who is that guy?
a dummy.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, well, he's got CTE. He's a former player.
Yeah, okay, that
He's
explains
got brain
it.
damage.
That
Be nice, CJ. Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
Sorry.
There's your Chris predicts. I'm interested to see how we do next week. I'm feeling pretty fucking confident. I'll be honest. I think we're gonna do well.
I think we will too.
So yeah,
You've
Heard
been
it
on
here.
a pretty fucking hot streak.
I'm like a
Last few.
79% clip, pretty
Yeah,
much.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I encourage people to download get in contact with your neighborhood bookie or some sort of betting app.
Like we say all the time, put your life savings
Mhm.
or take a second mortgage out on the house. Either or, your choice,
Mm-hmm. It's up to you.
but definitely do it.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. 79% chance you're going to win. I would take that all day in high school.
So those are good odds. They're also good odds that you're not going to get hit by an asteroid too.
Yeah.
And they're worse than that. And you like if someone's like 80% of the time when you bet on something you're going to win, I'd be like, perfect.
Yeah, I'm in.
My only regret is I didn't
Here's
bet
my money.
Is I didn't bet more. But then that's what's gambling.
Well, yeah, you can't.
That's gambling.
Yeah.
If you just like do like your bets and your
Because
bets are your bets,
there's always that other chance. Like,
you could also lose fucking more.
yeah, we could have been doing $2 bets, and your win percentage could have been fucking 11%.
Yeah.
That's not good odds.
No.
I'd be broke.
No, and we have not put money into this yet. The only reason we're going to put money in now is because we have long-term future bets out.
Yeah,
But it's
like,
not because
a
we
lot of
lost money.
went out.
Like we
No. A lot of money's
way up.
out.
No.
Hasn't come back yet
And it will.
because it's long term. So you got to do it. You got to have long term investments, and you got to have short.
Exactly. You got to have riskier short-term and more
You got to have a high risk,
yeah.
and you got to have a low risk.
There you go.
We are definitely not financial advisors, but those are your fucking Chris.
We are.
predicts.
We're actually sponsored by Well Simple.
Well, fuck that.
And if you want to invest for yourself and you want to retire up to 30% richer, I would also recommend that you swing by wellsimple.ca. Enter the promo code 2seasonapod and sign up for an account today.
I was like, where's he going with this? Fuck.
Okay,
If
that's
you want
it.
some more short term, hit up Cardano, ADA, buy into that
The fuck is that?
crypto.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ethereum's fucking right back up now.
Ethereum will be worth $1 million in 154 years.
Now,
Right around the time the asteroid smashes into
it's
it.
gonna hit. It's gonna hit 10K by the new year.
Really?
Yeah, and it's at 4 again.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Okay.
That's your Chris predicts.
That's your Chris predicts. We're gonna eat.
Give me a
We're
fucking
gonna wrap
pepper.
up this show and we're gonna. They're both fucked. They're both the same
Yeah,
size.
I know.
That one's thicker.
Oh,